It has been years since we have returned to Thra. In fact, you can say it's been years since Dark Crystal came out, a film that, while not successful in the box office, became a cult classic with quite a following. For years we have had no new live installment, but then comes Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance. Now, after watching it on Netflix at least twice now, I can tell you it is amazing. It's nicely executed with very few flaws. The series itself has 10 episodes, with each one having been like their own film, more or less. That's how long, really, they are, each episode. Now, let's get to listing what I enjoy about Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance. The props and puppetry are well done. The creature designs, I love. The CGI and special effects blend together really nice, and the lighting and tone changes as the story progresses, which I just enjoy. Speaking of story, nicely written and executed well, you can tell how much love and care there was in making this series. I enjoy characters and how they develop. Hell, I never thought you could do a podling character so lovable as Hope. I also like this one Skeksis known as the Hunter, who creates this very much fear incarnate. Just his puppetry and the way he moves, it creates an animalistic character. I'm very much reminded of creatures like the Predator and other characters with that sort of hunting aspect. Already established characters like Skeksil, for example, look very much like what they look like from Dark Crystal, but with great improvements in like hairline and detail, just basically all the other things that you can do now. Skeksil's portrayal, and I think a few other characters, they're very much accurate, I would say. The characters that we did not learn about in the film, we get to learn more about in the series. Like, for example, the Scroll Keeper. He's a bit of a wacky character, I'm going to be honest. And another character I can think of is Skektek, who is played brilliantly by Mark Hamill, who naturally does a really good job. The end of the series is awesome, and it has the potential of a sequel. But it is, in two ways, sad. One being that you would have to see the series to understand what I mean on one hand. But on the other hand, it's because despite all of this, how good the series ends, you know for a fact where it's going to go, where it ends up. And if you understand the Dark Crystal lore itself, you will understand this. Anyway, that's all I'm going to do. I am going to do a bit more of a lore video, I think, which is going to be talking more about a lot about what we've learned in this series, particularly just 3 things. And it is going to contain spoilers, so I have tried my best to actually keep away from spoilers, but you saw in the video that I did have to mention at least a few bits of plot points, but I did do it in a way to try and make it as vague as possible, so you can still watch it. Anyway, that's all I can say. You can watch it on Netflix. That's all I'm going to say there. Go watch it on Netflix now, so I'm just going to go now and probably watch it again. 3rd time. Anyway, this is Joshua Edley, and I'll see you later.